We're live now. Welcome to the NERO experience, everyone. This is the debut episode, a podcast that's maybe weekly, I don't know, whenever we get someone on, really. And our first guest is BalorFigsUK.
Yo, thank you for having me, Nero.
No worries, buddy.
We're the first guest.
The first guest. I thought you were about to say Messiah then.
No, that's you.
Seth Rollins. Yeah. So we've known each other for like a year now. That's how long BSB's been a thing.
Yeah.
BSB is a group chat we made. Basically, me and Luke. Can I call you Luke?
Yeah, sure.
We made this. Name. We started speaking at the start of 2019, and that was when I had a year off, and you were in sick form. We created a group chat called BSB, and we got Figs31 involved. Then we got EFW, and then Enigma Customs, and now GSD Animations, and we got the Elite for Life in there too.
Yeah.
So let's start off with how we became friends. It all started, and then we'll get into Pic Fedding and stuff like that in a bit.
Yeah.
So we started speaking on Twitter, just tweeting each other, commenting on each other's videos. Then we went over to Instagram. Then things got interesting as we were waiting for the Pete Dunne figure to come out.
Oh yeah, those days.
I sent you a photoshopped image of the Pete Dunne being on Amazon, and you started shouting, "Show me the code!"
Oh, I was sweating at that moment.
That was so funny. But you got the Pete Dunne now. Where did you end up getting yours from again?
eBay for pretty expensive, but we won't talk about that.
Will you be getting the next Pete Dunne that comes out?
Yeah, definitely. At least that's going to be cheaper. So
yeah, hopefully it'll be in Smith's.
Yeah.
If not, I'm sure somewhere else we'll get it. Yeah. But first question I'm going to ask you that you can go into detail. You don't have to go into personal detail. And if there's any questions I ask that you don't want to answer, just say pass and I'll cut it out.
Sure.
So I'm going to ask everyone this when they come on here. Could you run us through a typical day of your life? What's your ritual?
Oh man, I'm really boring. So I guess I wake up.
You can just keep it simple.
Yeah, I wake up, I have breakfast, or usually just a cup of tea.
Yes.
I usually
for the win.
I pic fed most days from like 10 till 3 or something. That's what I've been doing for the Rumble, which is now finished, which will be up soon.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit as well.
And then I go to the gym a few times a week, so that's also on a morning usually.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty fun. And then not much else, just watching YouTube, usually talking to you guys, because I'm on a gap year right now before university in September. So that's pretty much why I've got all the free time.
Yeah, fair enough.
A job would be nice, so I guess, but
yeah, I relate to that.
Yeah.
I had a year off, and then obviously started going to college in September, as you know.
Yeah.
Let's talk about WWE then. So, do you watch it? Do you watch Raw and SmackDown every week?
If it looks good, I do. I think I watched Raw this week, and it was actually pretty good. It was where Murphy joined the Messiah or whatever.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
We had our guy. We had Big Show returning as well.
Oh yeah. He's in the name of this weird group.
Yeah. Basically, Big Show. We owe our friendship to Big Show. Big Show boys.
How did that even happen? How did that name even happen?
I don't even know. Why was Big Show so over with us?
I have no idea.
Because basically I had a hand fed, didn't I? And Connor and Big Show were the main eventers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember when Figs31 used to steal all our CM Punks off eBay?
Oh yeah, scumbag that guy.
And then that was when it was just us three before we got Ben and Kieran.
Yeah, it just got worse and worse, honestly.
So Big Show and Kurt Angle are the most over people in our friendship.
Yeah.
So sad when Kurt Angle retired.
We got Apollo in there. We got
we
got that's what's he called? Steve. Something Steve. Don't know his name.
Wait. Uncle Steve.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, Uncle Steve. NCM.
Yeah. I bet so many people have no idea what we're on about.
the funniest one was Matt Riddle, and
Yeah.
was it URLS that said "say bro, bro," and he was like, "I only say bro when I want to say bro."
Oh yeah.
That
That was cool.
was fun. I don't even know how he ended up in that chat,
But
but I was looking at your channel today, obviously leading up to the podcast debuting of the NERO experience,
yeah.
and your next video you upload will actually be your 300th video.
Oh shit, you've done research.
Yep, I saw it back when when you type in BalorFigsUK, it says 299 uploads.
I didn't even know that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So your next video will be your 300th. So that's
Man.
pretty interesting. And the best video was the Titus / Ellis.
Oh my god.
before.
Is that even on public? I don't know. I think it
Yeah,
might
it's still
be.
up there. I saw that literally
Oh.
just before we came on.
Yeah, that's so random.
So you got back to the WWE. What's where do you think they can improve when it comes to Monday Night Raw? Like,
Oh man, I could go on forever about this.
I think the 24/7 title thing was interesting, and now it's kind of dying.
Yeah, that's so boring now. That was funny with R-Truth on Monday, but that's R-Truth, not the title.
Yeah.
So but yeah,
Mojo Rawley's champion now.
I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I think 3 hours is too long for a show. I think
I
2
agree.
hours is fine. I think they've had a lot of squash matches recently, which I just don't think's getting anyone over either.
I know. Yeah.
Drew's getting over now though, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know you're not a fan of that 3-2-1 thing, but that's made me like Drew.
Yeah, it gets the crowd chanting at least. So
Yeah, he was hot and
yeah.
Raw, like, and isn't No Way Jose a face?
Oh, I hate that guy. He's rubbish.
Poor guy.
Why was he like even hired? He's terrible.
Oh, poor No Way Jose.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's just WWE. You're not big on it. You're more of a AEW guy at the moment, right?
It still has good parts. Yeah, I watch AEW and NXT. They're pretty good. But even that, it's just there's so much wrestling. I struggle to get around to watching them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This morning I woke up at like 9, watched AEW, and then after I was like, oh, I've got another 2 hours of NXT, but I need to Pic Fed. So I was like, oh man, that's a lot of wrestling.
Hard to fit it all in.
Yeah.
And wrestling's good and all, but I remember when I had a year off and it took over my life, where it was I wake up wrestling and then it's just wrestling till I go to sleep. I think it's important to have some other interests, which we can talk about now. Yeah. When we started talking, you suggested Stranger Things to me.
Oh yeah,
that was such good. Yeah, I loved that show so much. You excited for the next season?
Yeah, I think it's this October. Maybe it might be coming out.
Oh damn!
I don't know though. I think it's like Halloween again. Maybe next year though. I'm not sure.
That would be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, then you got me into Breaking Bad as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
Poor Walter White.
Yeah, another good show.
What did you think of El Camino?
I thought it was good. Just pretty everything happened that I thought would happen. It wasn't like it was a nice final thing, I guess, for Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Oh, when what's her name? Jane, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so sad at the end. But we won't spoil anything. Clip. I know. It's up there with the Toy Story 2 scene.
Oh yeah.
And then the other thing you also got me into was Marvel, which so glad I got into that. I was like, what's so good about Marvel and Captain America? He's only got a shield and stuff. And then when you watch it, you realize how like epic he is.
Yeah.
And
good film.
Thanos. What did you like? I'm not sure if we spoke about this. This is old news now, so we can spoil it. But what did you think of Infinity War?
Oh, I love that film. I thought that was like the best film up until Endgame.
Fair enough. I mean, I watched them all.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh no, Black Panther's gone. So it was that I don't know how to put that into words, but that got me down. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't see that. I just thought, I know they're going to come back, but it's just, why did Black Panther go? Because now he's not going to be in any... It was just one of those favoritism things. Yeah. It's like when in WWE when Roman gets left off a pay-per-view, I'm like, I didn't like that pay-per-view. Oh yeah, that brings me to Kofi Kingston. He's my favorite wrestler,
Yeah.
and it was like the reason I brought this up is because every pay-per-view, if he lost, I'd be like, no, that wasn't a good pay-per-view. But were you happy with his reign?
Oh, it was okay. Could have been better.
Yeah.
Just got put against like Dolph Ziggler, and that was just everyone knew he was just gonna win every feud.
Still
Um,
Brock.
and then yeah, Brock beat him in like 8 seconds or
Yeah.
something.
The thing I was mad about is that he didn't even go for the title after that.
Yeah, that's really stupid, I think. But
Like, it would have been nice to have New Day just beating the crap out of Brock Lesnar backstage and
yeah, like
just having
even like
a few more matches.
maybe have like Brock attack Kofi after the match, write him out, and then have Big E like go after Brock,
Yeah.
something like
And
that.
then he writes out Big E and then Xavier Woods,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, well, at least they tried.
Just do Big E Brock at the Rumble, and then
Yeah.
even when Woods comes back, I don't think Woods would have much of a chance, but
No, he wouldn't. But
he is my
I
favorite
mean,
member of the New Day, though.
oh, fair enough. I love what he does, like, outside of WWE. He's quite,
Yeah, he's cool.
he's a cool guy. But I do think everyone in the New Day deserves a world title. That may be a bit, like, biased because they're my favorite team. But Big E, definitely. I could see him having a world title.
Definitely Big E. I think the other two mid-card titles, but I don't know. I think because you're such a big fan.
Well, the thing is, if you give one to Big E, then it's like you have to give one to Xavier Woods now. Because he'd be the only one not to have a world title.
Yeah.
Unless they broke up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to see them break up.
I think they're going to do that.
What, you think they'll break up?
Yeah, I think this is the year they'll break up, definitely.
Oh, damn. They've just started a podcast of their own.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know. That'll be weird if they break up and then they do that still.
Yeah, I feel like they're a brand now. They can't really break up like that. They were top merch sellers one year as well.
Yeah.
So they're kind of a public brand. They're good at what they do. You have to admit.
Yeah.
So we'll go into Pic Fed now. You got BFW Pic Fed. It's on Instagram and it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you guys can all check that out. Tell us what goes into making a Pic Fed show.
Oh man, a lot of pictures.
From start to finish. Yeah. So yeah, lots of pictures. I even tried my own, and my back. How do you do it, man?
I don't know. I think being quite short helps because I don't have that big of a back. You're like super tall, so I guess that doesn't help when you're leaning over for like 6 hours. But yeah, my back has been hurting recently. I don't know. I feel like better now after a while. Definitely need to get a desk at some point.
Yeah, I've heard that helps.
Yeah,
Seth Smith does his on a desk. And he's given some advice when I was doing mine. So what do you use? Do you use a camera or do you use your phone?
I just use my phone. I think smartphones have good enough cameras. Without spending like loads. If you want to be more professional, you can use a camera.
Yeah.
Because the phone can like corrupt and whatever, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
I need a tripod as well, I think.
Oh yeah.
Just got this flimsy one that I got for like £3. It's terrible. Yeah.
I remember you saying like you would hold the belt.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So once you've taken the pictures, what do you do next?
I just usually upload them to my PC, and then I put them in my editing software, which is like 10 years old. Definitely get some new software. I just download the music totally legally, and then put it all in the software. I use like 0.8 frames per second. I think that's the best one. I used to use 1, but I think that's just a bit too long. Then I add any backstage bits and like text. I make the match cards and whatever. I will be doing a video on this in like a few weeks, I think, where I go into more detail. So
all right. So do you guys want to know more about what goes into a Pic Fed? Then go check out BalorFigsUK. He'll have a video up on it. So it's quite a dedicated thing, isn't it? Having a Pic Fed. You do like live events on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Which are posting up, and we got the BFW Royal Rumble.
I'm no expert, but it's definitely like I was gonna go to the gym today, but I was like, oh, I've got a Pic Fed, so I've missed the gym today just to Pic Fed. So it kind of does affect your real life sometimes. Because I'm like,
yeah.
I want to get out this weekend, but that means I'm gonna have to skip the gym tomorrow. So yeah, it's really annoying. But after this Rumble, I think I'll probably have like a few weeks break. So
Fair enough. It's important to balance out them things.
yeah.
Because you don't want it to become an addiction. As
Oh,
weird
yeah.
as that sounds, having an addiction on figures, but you
Does,
do
man.
balance it out well, I guess. You've got your other interests, and
It does take up a lot of time, like
yeah,
more than people think.
more goes into it than what is expected, really.
Yeah, it's all worth it in the end, though. That's just what I keep thinking. Because
Yeah,
I love filming it as well. So
yeah, I'd say from the 3 shows that I did, my advice to people would be don't do it for the numbers.
yeah,
If you enjoy it, I was testing it out to see if I enjoyed it. I did. It's just, it's the time and that I wasn't willing to sacrifice. But don't expect numbers or money or anything. Do it because you enjoy it. And
yeah,
that's really the same as anything in life. Just don't do it because of the material side of things. If you love something, you need to do it. And that's what I'd say. Have you got any advice for starting Pic Fedders?
I agree with that. Honestly, just do it if you like. If you like playing with figures in the ring, do that or whatever.
Yeah.
If you like just stand them on a shelf, do that.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
All right. So we have the BFW Royal Rumble coming. When's that due to come
I
out?
need to finish editing it tonight, render it, which will probably take like 12 hours. Upload it. So hopefully Friday night, but probably Saturday night is when it'll be.
Fair enough.
But we'll have to see.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you have subscribed to BalorFigs, and he'll do. I enjoy going on there premiering. You premiere the pay-per-view.
Yeah, premiere.
Free.
It's so
called a pay-per-view, but yeah, and you could just
it's a good idea.
socialize with other.
I could start charging people. Not a bad idea. Do it for the money.
Do it for the money. Figure money. That's something we invented early on in our friendship. When we were getting like any birthday money, we'd half of it for figures, half of it for something else. That's where the term figure money came.
Or in my case, all of it would just be figure money. That's literally all I buy.
Fair enough. Whatever makes you happy. The next, so you got the BFW Rumble, like we've said 100 times. What's going to be the next pay-per-view?
I think I'll have like 2. I'll have a Raw pay-per-view, then a SmackDown pay-per-view, then Mania. I haven't got names for them yet, but I'll think of them soon.
So
might have to bring back Fall to Pieces, maybe.
Oh yes, BFW Fall to Pieces.
It's been a year since that one. Next month.
Damn. What was that? A Raw, SmackDown, or?
I think it was Raw. Yeah. Actually, it might have been joint show. I'm not sure.
That just became a meme in the chat for some reason.
Yeah, I have no idea why.
Did you use?
We got some random memes.
Yeah. the horrid Henry ones.
Oh, don't even mention that. It's disgusting. This video will get taken down if we talk about it.
That's EFW. That's not us.
That messed up guy. He'll be on this podcast probably at some point.
Yeah. We've got to find the next guest. I think Figs31 is next in line.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, we got them next BFW shows coming up. And then WrestleMania, will that be around WrestleMania season?
Yeah, probably like April, May. So around then.
Awesome. That's what we can look forward to then. When it comes to doing YouTube, you do your videos. What do you like? I have to get one out this week, or do you just obviously this week in BFW is a weekly thing, but do you ever think, I haven't uploaded in 7 days, I need to do something, or do you just do it when you have something to do and when you enjoy doing it?
I literally just upload whenever I have a video. I don't really do. I did daily in December, which I enjoyed, but I just burnt myself out of ideas.
Yeah.
But that was fun because at least I had something to like do every day, and people seem to enjoy it. I might do that. I'll probably do that in December next year. This year, if I'm not busy, but I probably will be busy.
That's good.
But I just pretty much upload whenever I want. So.
I think 1 month I'd like to do one of them where you do a video every single day. It's good for you, obviously, because it's keeping you in a routine.
Yeah.
Couldn't get that word out. But yeah, you make that part of your ritual and you go with it, and you will either fail or, prove yourself. Shall we have a look at some Instagram questions that were
sure.
asked? Okay, let's just pop them up real quick. We got a load of spam, like saying, "Oh, follow me" and stuff. Okay, so EFW asked opinions on every BSB member.
Oh boy.
Everyone in BSB is cool. We kind of went through this personally the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
Everyone's cool. If I didn't like anyone BSB, I'd say it right now on the podcast.
Yeah, we wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah, put it that way.
Don't always get on with GSD, but I'm willing to put up with them because I know Ellis is good friends with him and that.
You don't always see eye to eye with GSD Animations, who may be on the podcast soon.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll chat loads of shit about me.
Oh no, we might have some public beef on the NERO experience. Okay, first question is from Enigma Customs. He's a BSB member. Shout out to him. What got you guys into wrestling? You go first.
I'd say my brother, honestly. My brother used to watch like in the Attitude Era. He's like 10 years older than me, so he was around then.
Okay.
He like had loads of videotapes. I watched I think figures. I used to collect like Jack's figures as well.
Oh, nice.
Like back in 2009, 2008. But yeah, I think it was like 2009 when I started watching.
Okay.
I think WrestleMania 25 was the first show I watched. I think Jeff Hardy was my favorite at the time, even though he's like pretty shit now.
Fair enough. Jeff Hardy's cool.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like to see him hold another world title, would you?
Nah, I don't think he can go. I don't know. Maybe WWE just haven't let him do what he wants, but maybe if he leaves, I think they will leave this year. Hopefully they go to AEW.
Yeah, I think if they go to AEW, they would be capable of carrying the show, to be honest, like the world title. I do think AEW need a mid-card title.
Yeah, definitely. The mid-card seems really like boring.
Empty.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, and keep someone busy. What got me into wrestling was I went round my brother's friend's house who had some Jack's figures. So he was showing me them. Then about the same, like a few weeks after that, I saw some wrestling cards in the like tuck shop or corner shop. So I decided to buy them because I was actually collecting Club Penguin cards at the time, but they had none. I hated that game. I obviously loved it, but looking back on it now, the money, I hated it. Yeah. That was like the Fortnite of my time.
I used to play like Moshi Monsters loads.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was more into that than Club Penguin. I don't know why.
Fair enough. But I got these wrestling cards and just started buying them. So I actually had the cards before I even watched wrestling. Then I watched wrestling and chose Shawn Michaels was my favorite. But the episode I watched was him retiring. So I was just like,
that's bad luck.
Yeah, it actually was bad luck.
That was like me with Jeff Hardy. I started watching 2009 and he left that year.
CM Punk.
I was a noob, so I had no idea what like indie wrestling was.
Was that the CM Punk feud?
Yeah, I remember when like he lost that steel cage. I thought wrestling was real at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, he's actually lost his job. But then I didn't. I didn't realize until like 6 years later that he had problems with drugs and that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, he's still got problems with drugs. Oh shit, Toys R Us have Elite 74.
Elite 74?
They've just literally updated the website.
Are you getting anything? Live?
Maybe.
Live purchase. But yeah, that's what got me into wrestling. Then I got into John Cena a lot because he was burying everyone. And I was trying to figure out why everyone was booing John Cena. That was when they were doing the whole hate thing.
Oh, yeah.
And The Rock then had a feud with him that... I cried my eyes out when The Rock beat John Cena.
I always preferred The Rock. I don't know why.
Fair enough. That must be because of your brother then, and the attitude.
Yeah, I can see why everyone loved The Rock.
Yeah, but I was one of those typical John Cena wristbands, shirt, hat, Fruity Pebble Kids. That was me. And then CM Punk came in, and I was a big CM Punk fan.
Yeah, CM Punk was great.
Yeah, CM Punk's epic. He's still cool. Do you think he will turn in the Rumble?
Oh man, I think this year is more likely than any of the other years we've had.
Yeah.
I hope so, but I don't know. I don't know. Feel like, remember that tweet he put out last week to the Miz?
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
That was like, he doesn't seem to be happy in it. He doesn't seem to be happy when he's treating stuff like that.
No. He returns again this week. He returns every week, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's like Brock Lesnar returns to Raw every week.
Yeah. Oh my God. Every appearance. I saw today on Twitter, WWE said it's Sasha Banks the Michael Jordan of wrestling, and I just thought, how can you compare Sasha Banks to Michael Jordan of wrestling? Surely Becky Lynch, if anyone, in the women's division.
Yeah.
And the men's division, I don't really know. Roman Reigns. Do you think Roman's going to win the Rumble?
I think I'd probably put money on him winning.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like Drew's up there now, but I feel like apparently his push is just because they're moving to BT Sport.
Oh really?
And they want a British wrestler, even though he's Scottish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I would love Drew or Black to win, or Riddle, Keith Lee, anyone but Roman, Kane, Fury, and bloody Brock Lesnar. Anyone but them four, I'm happy.
Imagine Brock Lesnar winning it.
Oh, that would be crazy. Brock Lesnar in a Royal Rumble for like an hour.
I mean, yeah, let's just not talk about that.
I'm going to call it now. Shane McMahon, number 30 in the Rumble.
Oh, I would love to see that.
That would be like
epic.
That would be it's like it comes out to CM Punk's music or something, or he's just number 30 and everyone thinks it's Punk. That would just be ultimate heel heat, go away.
I would love that. Shane's good.
I can't stand him, man. I hope he just stays away forever.
I can't believe he was like the first person to beat Roman in over a year. It was like Lashley beat Roman in Extreme Rules, and then no one beat Roman until Shane won.
Yeah, that was the only Lashley match I enjoyed. I enjoyed his one. Good. I enjoyed Extreme Rules, where he power slammed him off the stairs or something.
Okay, yeah,
that was a pretty cool match. But yeah, Lashley, I don't know, he's not doing it for me anymore.
Fair enough. What? Not even in BFW?
Nah, honestly, it might be time he gets released at some point.
Oh God, Braun got released from BFW. Could that lead to something in the Rumble?
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
We went so off topic.
We're just waffling.
Question. Who made your logo? That was me, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I actually forgot. Thank you.
Hey, no worries. That was when I made a few people in the BSB's logo. And I made Terry's wrestling figures logo. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Favorite heavyweight superstar?
Heavyweight? What does that mean? Just
heavyweight. I think that's
just not cruiserweight.
Yeah. Well, was Biggie a heavyweight?
Yeah, I'd say he's a heavyweight. Should we say like heavyweight as in big people?
Yeah. So Roman Reigns isn't heavyweight. He's light heavyweight.
Really?
Well, what would you class him?
I'd go Keith Lee for my favorite, but Roman, I'd have Roman as a heavyweight as well because he's quite big.
All right. I'll go. Yeah.
I don't know. Heavyweight's a weird word. Oh yeah, probably.
I think my favorite heavyweight is. That's a tough one. I really like Braun Strowman. I know a lot of people don't like him.
Yeah, I don't really like Braun.
There was a point in Braun Strowman's career where everyone wanted him to beat Brock Lesnar's ass and become Universal Champion.
After that SummerSlam main event in 2017, I was so into Braun, and then that feud with Roman was awesome.
Yeah.
And then he just went downhill. He lost to Lesnar instantly. But yeah.
Oh, I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I thought you were on about the Hell in a Cell stuff.
Oh no, it was like that 4-way at SummerSlam with Joe.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
And then the feud where like Roman killed Braun
Yep.
in the ambulance, and then had no like he never got arrested or anything for that.
And the whole
Just killed
like
a man.
meme started with
Yeah.
I'm not finished with you and stuff. Yeah, they really should have cashed in on Braun then, or even when he won Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That's when he should have become Universal Champion. I thought like, oh, they're not going to do 2 years in a row failed cash-ins, and he didn't even lose the match.
Oh,
Brock Lesnar just kicked in the door.
that was Money in the Bank's been a disaster the past 3-4 years.
I know Brock Lesnar wasn't even in the match. That's what infuriates me. It was a shock, I guess, but
Dean Ambrose was the last good one, I think.
oh really? Who won it after him?
Baron,
Corbin.
and then and then
Jinder beat him.
and then Braun, and then Brock last year.
Oh my god.
All the bees.
All right. Next question is, what is your favorite wrestling theme song?
Keith Lee, it's just amazing.
Bask in his glory. You're a big Keith Lee fan at the moment.
Yeah, he's amazing. I hope he wins the title next week, the North American title.
Oh, I didn't even know that was happening. I will tune into NXT for that.
Yeah.
I haven't watched NXT recently. AEW I caught up on. It's just there is a lot of wrestling. I even watched New Japan.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed that very much.
I wish AEW was on like a different day or NXT was on a different day.
Yeah.
It's just waking up and having 4 hours to watch. It's just crazy. I'll probably just start watching highlights soon.
I mean, how do I say this? I would watch highlights, but then it's like you're not getting a gut reaction when you see things because you see it in the title.
Yeah.
It's like Big Show returns. You're not going to get a gut reaction watching. But fair enough. Keith Lee's your favorite theme song. I'm going to have to say CM Punk's. Like, that's just one of my... Is it the Cult Personality?
Oh, I love his original one more, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I love them both. I love them both, but the Cult of Personality is one of my favorite songs, not just wrestling songs.
Yeah.
I like Basic Thugonomics, even though I'm not a rap fan. This just because Cena. And Kofi's song. Remember when we memed that?
No.
I'm eating shelter.
Oh yeah. I wish he came out to that at Mania. That would be cool.
That would have been alright, but New Day. I wonder if we're going to get Big E and Xavier figures in the WrestleMania attire. I hope we do. I think we'll get a battle pack, but not elites.
Maybe.
Right, so what question we got next? Okay, this is an explicit question, but I'll put it into PG form.
Oh, shit.
Exchange body fluids with Tony Storm or Alexa Bliss.
Oh my god. Are we gonna answer that?
Let's just skip that one.
No, we have to answer it now.
Now we've brought it up.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's such a weird thing to be put on the spot and putting this out into the world.
Yeah, I'll just pick both. Why not?
Okay. You know, I wouldn't say no, but to both. What a constructive conversation, hey? Both. And then I'm just looking through the questions now. And Gargan Deep asked, who is someone Luke? You know what the first one is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right.
Very funny.
Gargan Deep. GSD animations. Alright, I think we've been through everything now. WWE coming your way in the UK tour?
Yeah, in May. I think I'm gonna go. Me and my brother and my dad always like to go just for like a night out.
Nice.
Look around the shopping centre and stuff. Stay out for the night.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Hopefully AEW come this year.
If AEW come, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
John Moxley, Would you try get front row for AEW or?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'll just be like drowning in like beer and
and
smelly neckbeard people. No, I'm only joking. I don't know. Front row. I honestly, it's either front row or up high for me. I don't like being in the crowd because you can't really see much. Like when I went to a live event last year, I was like ninth row on the ground, but the year before I was like up high, and I preferred it up high because you can actually see everything. Because like Aleister Black hit the black mass, some douche stands up right as he hits it. I miss it. Absolutely.
That was when you were like high on Aleister Black.
I still love Aleister Black. I think he's good recently. He sat in a closet for like 6 months. I
remember speaking to you. It was in 2019. I can't remember. I think it was just after the draft, and you were just so fed up with WWE's crap.
Oh man!
And then
I went off on Twitter back then.
We watched the pre-show together. And you got so mad seeing Buddy Murphy chase for the 24/7 title. You were like, I'm done.
That's so bad, man. Like, I think the last time I was done with WWE was when the Fiend lost to Hell in a Cell. That was bad.
Oh, that was.
That was probably the worst moment of the year. You probably liked it because you like Seth.
I do like Seth. Now he's stolen my gimmick though.
Just the Fiend lost so much after that.
Yeah.
It feels like I forget he's even a thing these days.
It's so weird because the thing is with the Fiend is how can he take how many curb stomps did he take in that Hell in a Cell? He took too many.
Yeah.
So who's gonna beat him? Roman Reigns with a spear.
It's gonna be Roman with like 10 spears. Yeah.
That's.
I don't know.
To be honest,
who else the Fiend could face at Mania?
I think. What about Drew versus the Fiend?
I'd be down, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like Drew's. I feel like we need a big, massive, like, underdog. I feel Daniel Bryan is the one, but it's just too early.
I think they have enough build, though, from now to WrestleMania to have Daniel Bryan beat the Fiend.
Well, it wasn't like the rumored card. I think it was fake, but it was like Fiend versus Bryan versus Roman. I think that'd be cool. I'd prefer that to just Fiend and Roman.
It would be. If it's Fiend versus Bryan versus Roman, I think the Fiend would have to win, though. Because that'd be the most unexpected.
Maybe Daniel will probably take the pin. Roman will win.
Yeah, that's not a good way to end something. But
this is what happens when you make an unstoppable character kick out of like 10 curb stomps.
I think the man to beat Brock Lesnar, it's obviously going to be Cain Velasquez or Tyson Fury, one of them. But if Drew can do that, imagine just at WrestleMania in front of like 90,000 people, him doing the 3-2-1 thing and just kicking Brock Lesnar's head off.
That would be cool. That would be awesome.
Aleister Black, another one. Just Black Mass and Brock Lesnar.
That would be amazing.
If Brock Lesnar retains at WrestleMania, would you be surprised?
Not really. Brock's won a match that he wasn't even in, so anything could happen, to be honest.
True. This is like his 4th WrestleMania walking into a world title match.
Oh man.
Like in a row. It's crazy.
I'd have like Matt Riddle, Keith Lee go after him. I think it'd be cool.
They need to be in the Rumble and have some spots with Brock.
Yeah, they've already announced like 23 people for the Rumble or something. So, like, Cain Velasquez has announced he's in it. Oh. Like, what was the point in announcing that? I don't get it. Like, there's only, like, I don't know. There must... I don't even know what to say. I'm running out of words.
They've got to have some surprises.
It's just, yeah, like...
I mean, Edge is rumoured. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have a next week's podcast, whoever's on it. You're free to join whoever's with us if you want. We're going to be talking about the Rumble in depth and predictions and stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's next weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping it's good and has a good payoff at Mania.
Yeah. So I think Ronda will win the women's. I hope so.
Oh, that would be good. I didn't even think about the women's one.
Yeah, it seems like no one cares about it because it's just Charlotte Flair. She's the only one announced for it.
Yeah. So what, you think... Oh, imagine getting Charlotte Becky at Mania.
I hate Charlotte Flair, man.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of her, which brings us to Andrade. What do you think of his US title reign?
I think it's pretty good. At least he's doing something with it.
It was unexpected to be happening, but I think they're going to do a US
Yeah.
title change at the Madison Square Garden every year now.
There's a ladder match next week against Rhea, which should be cool.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'd like Black to go after Andrade after that.
I can see that happening.
Yeah.
That'll be awkward with Selena Vega in the mix.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
yeah,
they're gonna pair like Andrade and Charlotte this year against Zelina and Black.
probably.
Guarantee that'll happen.
Oh, that's
The
I mean-
mixed match challenge.
don't get me started on that.
Black Master Charlotte Flair.
You know that wouldn't happen though. That I mean,
Yeah.
they don't ever. I'm not going into all that, but
Yeah.
it's not entertaining in my opinion. The mixed match challenge. I don't mind a few mixed match every now and then on Raw if they have a good purpose, like storyline.
Yeah.
Like next week we're getting Liv Morgan and Rusev.
I could not care less about that match.
I mean the Lashley Rusev storyline has got to be the most interesting storyline in my opinion.
It's getting over with the crowds. They're into Rusev.
I'm really into it.
They boo the heels, so it's clearly working somewhere.
Yeah, it was just the typical wedding thing coming.
I think Rusev's great. I just think Lana and Lashley and Liv aren't anything special.
I mean, I don't think Liv Morgan's special in ring. I don't mind her being in this storyline. I just don't understand the hype around her on social media.
Yeah, she said she was a lesbian like 2 weeks ago, and they haven't mentioned her since.
I think Lana was mentioning something on Raw about, you're good looking and all the rest of it, but I'm not into you or something. But I think that wraps up our conversation. Yeah. We've pretty much gone through everything, and we could go on about WWE forever. But I think we should do part 2 maybe in a few weeks' time where we go in depth wrestling on the road to Mania and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll have to do a group one somewhere.
Yeah, we'll have multiple people on here soon.
Yeah.
But thank you for being on the first thing. Helps me out, and
no problem, man.
Appreciate it.
It was fun.
If you haven't already, go check out BalorFigsUK over on his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. And is there anything else you want to say to the people?
Leave a like on the video, subscribe to Billy Nero, follow us on Instagram, and yeah, that's all I'll say.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So yeah, again, thanks for coming on, and make sure you have subscribed, guys. Check Luke out, and I guess we'll see you in the next one, whatever it is.
Yeah.